Once, in a quiet little village, there lived a boy named Leo. People knew him as the lazy boy. They laughed at him because he always seemed to postpone everything. But what no one could see was that deep inside, Leo carried beautiful dreams. He wasn't weak. He wasn't foolish. And he certainly wasn't less intelligent than anyone else. His greatest enemy was simply procrastination. Every day he told himself,
I'll do it tomorrow.
tomorrow he would study. Tomorrow he would clean his room. Tomorrow he would begin working toward his dreams. But tomorrow never came. His books slowly gathered dust. His room remained untidy. His goals drifted further and farther away. As weeks passed, his grades began to fall. With every poor result, his confidence faded a little more. The bright future he once imagined seemed impossible. Some nights, Leo would stand outside beneath the sparkling stars and whisper,
Why do I feel so stuck? Why can't I change?
The stars remained silent. One evening, his mother watched him sitting idly by the window. With tears hidden behind her gentle smile, she said, My son, life doesn't wait for anyone. Wasting a day is like placing another stone on your own shoulders. If you don't change today, one day those stones will become too heavy to carry. Leo smiled politely.
It's only one day. What difference could one day possibly make?
He had no idea that his life was about to change forever. In the same village lived an elderly man named David. People respected him deeply. He had guided many young people toward successful and meaningful lives. One day, Leo's father took him to meet the wise old man.
So, you're the boy who's always waiting for tomorrow.
Leo lowered his head in embarrassment. Instead of giving a lecture, David handed him two simple things, a clay pot and a basket filled with small stones.
Every morning, choose the most important task of your day. If you complete it, place one stone into this pot. If you don't, leave the pot empty. Return to me after 30 days.
The task sounded incredibly easy. But the very next morning, Leo discovered how difficult it truly was. His bed felt warm. His pillow felt comfortable. His mind whispered.
Sleep a little longer.
For a moment, he almost gave in. Then he remembered the empty clay pot. He forced himself to sit at his desk. He studied for just 1 hour. When he finished, he gently dropped the first stone into the pot. Clink! It was only a tiny sound. Yet, somehow, it filled him with happiness. For the first time in a long while, he felt proud of himself. The next day, he earned another stone. Then another, and another. Not every day was successful. Some mornings he failed. Some days the pot remained empty. But instead of quitting, he simply tried again the next day. Little by little, stone by stone, the pot became heavier. And so did his discipline. More importantly, his confidence began to grow. 30 days later, Leo returned to David and placed the clay pot before him. Inside were 20 stones. With his head lowered, Leo said,
Master, I failed. I couldn't fill it completely. David smiled kindly.
Don't look at the 10 stones you missed. Look at the 20 you earned. 30 days ago, you had no discipline or good habits. Today, you have 20 victories. Never underestimate small actions. 1 stone each day may seem tiny, but together they build a mountain.
Those words changed Leo forever. From that day on, he focused on small daily habits. He woke up early, studied every day, and spent a few quiet moments reflecting on his goals. Slowly, his confidence returned. His grades improved, and his life began to change. A year later, the lazy boy was gone. Leo had become disciplined, focused, and hardworking. He even started a small online business from his village. Through success came slowly. He stayed consistent, and his business grew because people trusted his honesty and dedication. Years later, many admired Leo's success. Some called him talented, while others called him lucky. But Leo knew the truth. His success wasn't built on talent or luck. It was built one small habit, one small action, one stone at a time. Moral of the story: don't wait for the perfect moment. Start with one small habit today. Small, consistent actions create extraordinary results, and every great success begins with a single step.
Hi friends! If you like today's story, tap like, and don't forget to subscribe to Little Lamp Stories. We love sharing new adventures with you.